So Panasonic needs smaller pancake lenses for the L mount. I got a bunch of comments on my videos about the Lumix S9 that's coming out, and it's going to be shipping 30th of this month, so I'll have it in my hands early next month. So I'll be testing it out on this channel. Look guys, I realize it's possible the film simulations that Panasonic makes are going to be awful. Maybe they won't be anywhere near what Fujifilm, has from their years of experience with color science. But we can hope. Let's be positive. Why are you guys so like tribalistic? Like, oh no, we smart. Us Fujifilm smart. You dumb. We smart. You dumb. Like, stop being so tribalistic. Let's just hope that camera companies will make better products so that the other camera companies will have to step up and make better products. We've got that f8 26mm pancake lens that they're shipping it with, but we definitely need some small, fast, sharp pancake lenses. Like the APS-C Sony 20mm f2.8 that we're filming on right now. That's a small lens. That's what I mean when I say a small lens, a pancake lens, not a muffin lens. So some people might think the 10 to 18 from Sigma is a small lens. This is not a small lens on a camera like the XA7. This is a huge lens. It's so front heavy on this camera. The lens being small depends on what camera you're using it on. You guys are like throwing a big hissy fit about this camera. Hey, it's just a good full frame G100. It's just a vlogger camera. It's an entry-level camera. Let them make an entry-level camera. It's probably because you guys wanted an X1H2 or you wanted something super expensive or super nice, but they're allowed to make a good pocketable vlogging fun camera that's not for professionals, you know? Just let it be. And just because this camera is going to be good and have good like film simulation type things, that doesn't take anything away from Fujifilm. Fujifilm's known for their film simulations. Film simulations are just for people who are lazy and they want to take credit for something that someone else did, and they want to feel like they've accomplished something in their photography, and their photography is only good because of something that someone else did with color science. You know, do you really want your photography to only be good because you use someone else's film simulations? Make your own, you know, be a real artist, be creative. So on the S9, a small lens needs to feel like there's no lens. It needs to be like a pancake lens because the camera has less grip than this camera. So this camera's got a little bit of a grip here and some thumb grip. I hope there's a little more thumb grip than this on the S9, but I don't think there is. I think it's something similar to this right here. Also, did you guys see the silver top version of the S9 in the Japanese reviews? So Japan got a different color than we got. We got all these weird like bright colors like for little kids cartoon shows, but they got a nice little silver top version in Japan. Do you guys watch like the Chinese reviews and the Japanese reviews when you're looking up a camera? So like this is an APS-C lens. This is a Viltrox 56 1.7. This, it's a small lens, right? But not if it's on that Fuji XA7. It becomes a huge lens. When I say a small lens, I want a lens that's pocketable, not in like cargo pants, but in tight jeans. Maybe even women's jeans. Like, can a woman put this camera in her pocket with the lens attached? If no, then that's not a small lens, because the body's small enough you could. Like, let's look at some of these comments on YouTube. Great photos in my opinion, overheats quickly, pricey. So it doesn't actually overheat. It just has a recording limit. So it doesn't let you overheat. It only records 4K for 15 minutes. It records 1080 for 20 minutes and 6K for 10 minutes. Bro, you started the video with, I want to talk about the problems with the S9, and he's got a crying face. All the primes, 18, 35, 85, 100, are small and light. 400 grams is not bulky or heavy, brother. I shoot weddings and events, and these are every day. Even Sigma 16 to 28 or 28 to 70 is light. Get the camera in hand first. You're making a lot of assumptions. So the reason I'm saying that these lenses are not small is not because of the weight. I can carry the weight. It's because they do not fit in your pocket. This sticks out way past the body, and it ruins this camera. This is a small camera. You could stick it in your pocket. When you're traveling, when you're in a city or something, you can't be holding a camera. The camera will be stolen from you. It has to be able to fit in your pocket when you're in sketchy places, when you're going into restaurants and you don't want to look like you're carrying a fanny pack or a purse. Your camera needs to fit in your pocket like a Ricoh GR. You know, X100V, you can kind of fit in your pocket if you're a man with cargo pants. So the camera body is not much bigger than this. And if those lenses are bigger than this 10 to 18, then they are huge. They're bigger than the camera. Those lenses are bigger than the camera. That's huge for a lens. What if there was a lens that was bigger than the 5D Mark III on the 5D Mark III? Would that be a big lens to you? And then we got a comment, plenty of good smaller Sigma series lenses for the L mount. Yeah, they're smaller, but they're still not small. They're not pancake lenses, they're muffin lenses. They stick out past the grip of normal cameras. Like if the lens on the A6700 sticks out past the grip on the A6700, it's not a pancake lens, it's not small, it's not pocketable. It ruins the small form factor of the camera. So yeah, the 17mm and the 90mm, the 45, those are probably some of the best lenses you can get on the L mount, but they're not pocketable. I'm not even going to tell you guys the lenses that I've already picked out and already ordered to test on this camera, because I want it to be a surprise, but they're going to be the best lenses and they're going to make this camera pocketable. I'm going to do reviews on several pocketable lenses. Okay, so somebody called Stripped List commented, there are electronic contacts. There will be a removable EVF for sale. What are you talking about? Every single review has mentioned that there's no electronic contacts. Like, you can't even use a flash on this camera. You think they're gonna make it an electronic EVF? Where would you connect it? Would you plug it in like USB-C? There's no electronic contacts. It's a cold shoe. It's not a hot shoe. That's what every reviewer has been complaining about. And I got a mad comment here. It's not even close to an X100-6. No mechanical shutter. No flashlight. No hot shoe. No front and back top dials. No built-in ND. No EVF. No OVF. So misleading. Okay. Alright, this guy. The quality's gonna be better than the X100-6 or X100-5 or whatever you said. Like, the pixels are gonna be so much bigger because it's not an APS-C camera. It's gonna let in so much more light. A full frame camera is going to be better than APS-C. The film simulations are probably going to be better because there's going to be so many people in that forum putting all of those film simulations in there for free. You can't charge for any of them. You're going to have Ricoh positive film simulations. I'm going to make one of those. You're going to have all the Fuji film simulations in there. Classic negative, nostalgic negative, everything's going to be in there. So this is what Panasonic did. They wanted to go around how Fuji owns the rights to those film simulations. You can't sell a copy of those film simulations. So here's what Panasonic did. They made it like illegal to sell your LUTs on this forum. You have to give them away for free. But everybody can make them. So you can get those film simulations in there now. You're not selling them. Panasonic's not selling them. They're just selling the camera. Oh no, somebody else made them. You know, they're not going to get sued by Fuji, but they can still make these cameras with all of the film simulations. So yeah, why are you breathing so hard? Are you out jogging? Yes, I am when I'm recording some of these videos. But also, I can't breathe through my nose because I broke it when I was a kid. So, what are you talking about? Affordable L-mount lenses are fairly compact. Don't forget about Pergear 35-1.4, but that lens is so soft. Like every single reviewer has said that's so soft. I'm gonna do a review on it, but I appreciate these comments. Vintage 50mm 1.4. I'm definitely gonna test some film lenses on it. So I'm gonna test all the cheap lenses on this. YF826 lens. I'm a newbie. Okay, that's all the comments. No, there's more. I want a flippy uppy screen, so I'm gonna get an XT50 instead. It's basically an S5 too, but more compact body with similar features, overheats in video, lacks dedicated fan. Well, basically, they need smaller pancake lenses. That's all I wanted to say with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching. Guys, all I know is I love skateboarding. I'm committed to skateboarding, and I skate every day, no matter what. Even if it's raining. This is probably why women live longer on average than men. I think I saw some lightning. Probably just heat lightning. I promise I didn't edit that in. That is absolutely real. Guys, I need you to go watch my TT Artisans versus Viltrox 56mm video, because I worked really hard like all day on that video and nobody watched it. And in the videos that I do about the S9, I do in like 5 minutes or less, and a ton of people watch them. I guess I just have to make videos on what people want to see, not what I want to make videos on. But that's sad. Guys, just go watch the video. Share it with your grandmother and your uncle. Instead of having to piggyback on what someone else did, be creative, be an artist, make your own thing, do your own thing. So guys, here's the thing. I get bored with every camera, with every look. I get bored with every film simulation. So I like the fact that I can change them so easily. And I have this convenient little LUT button to push. In order to access more of them, I can download them from an app. I don't have to sit there and turn the contrast up and the white balance and all that stuff. It's super convenient. I like it. I think it's going to be a fun camera for me. It might not be for you. You know, if you shoot for NASCAR and you're 67 years old, guess what? I'm making videos about the S9 because you guys will watch them. If you guys would watch my review on this, what was it? The Viltrox 56 versus the TT Artisan 56, I'd make more videos on that. But you guys just want to hear about the newest camera and newest lenses. So that's what we talk about on here. This is hummus, by the way. Different kinds of photographers. There's the old guys that just want to shoot birds. They shoot Nikon. There's the old pervy guys that shoot pictures of young girls laying on sports cars, and they usually shoot like a 5D Mark III. Also, most people these days don't have computers. They don't have like a PC, like a desktop computer in their house, or a laptop even, or even a tablet. Most people just have their cell phone. That's what they do all their editing on, everything. So it is nice to have a camera that you can send stuff straight to your phone and edit it on your phone in their app. Now, I know there's tons of apps to edit things and even apply LUTs on a phone, but this is an integrated system that's supposed to work better than the stuff that's already out there. So do you understand why most people who don't have computers in their house, are not like 69 years old and they have a, you know, Microsoft computer, these people would want something like this. It's just easier. There's like the teenage girl with daddy's money who just wants to look cool and she shoots on an X100V or a Leica Q2. She doesn't have a computer either. She doesn't really know how to edit photos, and that's why it's fun to rely on something that someone else did, like a film simulation. It helps her. It helps her feel like an artist without having to be an artist. Come on, if you're a real artist, you probably actually do shoot on film, not on a camera that's pretending to be film. But yeah, film is ridiculously expensive these days. Most people can't afford it, so the people that do shoot on film are just, you know, rich teenagers that still live with their parents, and their parents buy them the film for Christmas. Here's the skinny guy that's never had a girlfriend that wears all black, that keeps a Ricoh GR in his pocket. There's the nerdy guys who watch anime, who love shooting on Sony. Have I left anybody else? Olympus? I don't think anybody shoots on Olympus. Are they still in business? And Panasonic is always there for the socially awkward libertarians. Look, I know as well as you guys know that buying the S9 is probably a terrible investment and a terrible idea. It's probably going to go on sale for a couple $100 off in a few months, and it's probably going to be like half price within a year. That's what happens with Panasonic. They don't really hold their value like a 5D Mark III or a Fuji X-T2. But I just want it. I just want the camera. It looks fun. I don't care if it loses value super quick. So you guys probably know I'm not a Panasonic fanboy. I'm not a fanboy of any system. As you know on this channel, I shoot every single camera system. I'd shoot anything. I'd shoot that little Samsung camera. I'll shoot a big Pentax DSLR. I'll shoot anything.